to fifth match of Winter Cup Finals. This is the second last map, and we are in the snowy hills of Vikendi. So all the finalist squads are playing Vikendi for the first time. This is the first map for Vikendi in Winter Cup. We can see Gefar is the highest RP rank holder among this group. So all the 16 team have dropped. Meanwhile, the flight pattern is from Trevno towards Valar, covering most of the northern hemisphere. So the squad to drop early is Salai squad. Salai squad leading overall, but they couldn't play better in last map. They were killed early hand. Meanwhile, we can see all the squad are dropping down towards the respective places they have chosen. I think so they have practiced well. Meanwhile, we can see squad number 3. Squad number 3 is Arsenic squad. Arsenic Sedi, Baghel, Kratos and Arsenic Comrade have dropped down towards Gorokka area. They are accompanied by RIP squad, who won yesterday FPP match in Vikendi. So footsteps can be spotted. Nirvana has been spotted by Shady. Shady was knocked. Shady has been knocked by Iso. Shady is still knocked. Iso has been spotted and shots are being connected. Meanwhile, we can see T and B squad are fighting. So you can see Shady has been knocked. T and B squad are fighting with Rook squad in early game. Baghel has knocked Flick. Flick RIP. All the casualties of this game. Flick Gold Sky has been knocked. All 3 members of RIP has been knocked. Arsenic playing very well at the moment. We can see RIP Iso is the last surviving member of RIP squad. RIP Flick is still knocked and will be finished, I guess, by Kratos. So Iso is the last surviving member. Vikendi not favoring RIP at the moment. Shade is still knocked and hidden behind the rock. So Baghel will go for revive. Meanwhile, Iso is last surviving member, focusing on Druk. I think so. 2 squad has been wiped early. SNB squad and Druk squad has been wiped. Yes, TNB squad played very well and they managed to get 2 squad. TNB consists of Max Boys, Star, Sakula and K9. They are playing very well. They got already 8 kills, highest kill so far at early game. TNB. This is a very hot drop location in Vikendi. Meanwhile, Villa is a hot drop location in Vikendi. Meanwhile, focusing on the last surviving member of RIP squad. RIP squad were flexing skills yesterday on FPP mode in Shanghok, but today on Vikendi they are down with 3 members and Iso is the last surviving member. Iso has to play it safe and go for position if he wants his team to go higher in the point chart. Meanwhile, we'll focus on other squads. AG Minato. AG Azai Gaming squad from Dharamshala. AG Minato Akame still going for loot. Otaku MVP player Assaulter from Azai Gaming. Naomi female player, also an OP player, and Minato. They are at Hot Springs area, so they won't be contested. Meanwhile, Salai squad from Russia, originated from Manipur, who was killed early by PS squad in the last map, but now they are playing it safe. They are in Peskova area, so they have chosen this area beforehand. Looks like they are comfortable in this area. So Salai Mafia They have spread wide open and they are looting at the moment. Meanwhile, we focus on PS squad who are currently fighting. PS squad are fighting with OLS squad. OLS with 2 casualties, Ronin and Zero is the last surviving member of Outlook Gaming from Recreate, and PS squad from United States. K9 trying to make an aggressive move towards 0-0 has been knocked by Light. Light playing like has been a 2 assaulter for this game, and Ronin has been finished, and that's the end of Outlook Gaming. PS played very well on the first map, that was on Irangle Middle East, and they are playing very well in this map too, taking 4 kills early in this game. They look like a strong contender. We have TNB, the other Tibetan squad, holding the highest skill record in this map till now, that is 8 at the moment. So Gefar is behind. Meanwhile, Arsenic with 3 kills, focusing on a very aggressive squad of Winter Cup. We have spotted PSN Poison squad from Bangalore making aggressive move throughout this tournament. PSN are affected by the internet shutdown, so their main players, 2 of the main players couldn't join for the finals. Match 2 till now they affected, but PSN still playing it strong. Top Gun was the top assaulter during qualifiers. Goku and Bad Boy is there. Meanwhile, Dua, they are safe at the moment in Winery area. 1 hour squad winners of last map, that was Irangle Middle East. 1 hour for Manipur. They are also an aggressive move, but they play tactically. They don't make an aggressive move right away. They choose the moment and they go for the push. We have Victor, Armfast Potato, and Cartoons. Cartoons being the top assaulter in this 1 hour squad. So they are safe. Meanwhile, we look at the scenery. K2S squad are slowly moving towards the 1 hour squad, moving away. We can see TNB Max Boy at the far end, and here is the beautiful castle. So the squad are distributed evenly, so we can't see a lot of action at the moment. The only action we could spot was PS squad fighting with OLS, and TNB squad had wiped 2 squad, Truk squad and Shinobi squad in the early game. Meanwhile, we can see drop has been dropped. This is a Sarkari drop covered with Christmas greetings. Drop 1 has been dropped. Contains AUG and is dropped near Broke squad. Contains AUG, all the level 3 equipments, and full medkit. Went with sniper suppressor. So I think the Brock will get this loot. They won't be challenged by any squad as we can't see any squad nearby. So Brock gets drop number 1. Meanwhile, Markpen squad and City squad are nearby. In terms of score, the 2 are nearby in overall score. Meanwhile, Sensei, scouter of this team, trying to find opponents. Markpen is playing tight at the moment. So focus on pasta. So focus on Markpen squad for a while. Markpen, Denzi, Momo, Pasta, and Coco. Coco trying to take a peek and find CT. Or he's dancing at the moment. I don't know what he's doing. So meanwhile, the zone has shrinking towards the northwest side of the area. K2S are currently experiencing some shots. Shots is being fired by K2S, but TNB squad are currently fighting Arsenic squad. TNB squad are in action, start playing very well. I think so. That's a wipe. No squad. Sorry, Arsenic are still down with 2 members. Even Kratos and Hegel are making a move towards the safe zone, but shots are being fired by TNB squad. TNB K9 the star of the game, Opinator from TNB, being safe, peeking peek and trying shots towards Arsenic squad. TNB manages to get 2 casualties from Arsenic squad, but Arsenic to have Kratos and Bagel have moved towards the safe zone. Oh no, they're ready to backfire. When the shots are getting exchanged between both the squads, Bagel prone at the moment and Kratos peeking, but they are playing together at the same time, making sure TNB doesn't push them, so they are holding the position at the small house. Meanwhile, 1R squad can be spotted fighting with K2S squad. K2S our PIMT finalist squad. K2S Groot, a very experienced pro player, has been knocked at the moment. Shots are being fired by Arm first and Groot will be finished. Meanwhile, Hasna was caught in between, but he's okay at the moment and he will be fully healed, but he's dropped down to 85%, 80% at the moment, still on red zone. I think so. Red zone covers 70 to 80, so that let's call it 79%. Meanwhile, we can see Inertia is moving backward, trying to flank from a different angle, or he's going for higher ground. He's trying to take advantage from a higher ground. Inertia making a good move, or is he running away? But Kussler is there to hold them, to catch anyone of 1R if they make an aggressive move. Meanwhile, you can see Sahil at the other end. Shots are being fired towards Hustler. Hustler has to make it safe fast towards the safe zone. Meanwhile, Sahil is there for cover fire. So 1R will not make an aggressive move towards Hustler, and Hustler is safe. But Salah is there behind. Salah have heard the gunshot and they know the location of the opponents. Salah just taking TPP, making sure he won't be spotted. But Salah just Mafia and all the surviving members. And meanwhile, we can see PSN squad on the other hand fighting. PSA are squatting with AK Azai Gaming squad. One has not Azai Gaming. Minato Azai Gaming has been sandwiched between 2 squad. PSN taking cover, but Azai Gaming will be finished by 1R squad. PSN was trying to take advantage of the third party, but was unsuccessful. Meanwhile, 1R gets all the kills. So with that, Azai Gaming is knocked from the game. K2S Sahil trying to find 1R shots. SLR shots being connected, but it doesn't connect anyone. SLR are very difficult to handle. It has highest damage, but the handling is very difficult for SLR. Meanwhile, Sahil with AKM now. Salah is at behind. Shots are being fired. ON are trying to catch casualties. They have spotted a vehicle. PSN has been spotted. 1R in between K2S squad and PSN at the moment. Meanwhile, we can see TNB squad at the farther north. So PSN, Dhuna and Top Gun trying to find casualties, but have not spotted anyone at the moment. Meanwhile, Victor, 1R squad with 4 kills, taking loot from the K2S member who they caught. Groot, I guess Groot was the member from K2S, was the casualty, and 1R gets the loot. Akatsuki squad. We have now spotted Akatsuki from Bangalore. Madarajetsu Obito Pen. They are inside the safe zone and no squad can be seen nearby. So they are holding this compound at the moment. It's a very big compound, so they're comfortable with it. They have 2 vehicles. Meanwhile, 1R squad are slowly moving towards Akatsuki. They're trying to go from a left angle. I think so. They know that Akatsuki are nearby. Potato Arm Force cartoons. Cartoons played very well. We can see at the map the squad is divided equally, but in between Kirchha's area we can see K2S and CT squad are nearby. CT shots are being fired. Sensei has knocked Sahil. CT more Hustler has spotted Hustler. Hustler will be finished, and I think so. Inertia is the last surviving member of K2S squad. Mona, the female player from CT squad of Manipur. CT with 2 team kills. Mona gets 1 kill. I think so Sensei got the other one. Yes, Sensei got the other one. Both are playing with M762. Very powerful gun, but hard to control the recoil. Meanwhile, Demon squad and Broke squad can be seen at the background. So is the Momo squad. Momo squad and City squad are nearby. Momo squad are playing safe at the moment. They don't want to engage. They want to go for kills as well as position, so they can mark this standing at the higher chart. Meanwhile, 1R squad are fighting with Akatsuki member. Akatsuki has to make way, but OS or 1R squad has taken control of this compound. And AKS mix of Akatsuki squad makes a farther flank towards another zone. Meanwhile, they are all spread out 2 by 2. KFR PS squad are currently fighting with City squad. K9 is safe at the moment. He was about to be the casualty, but they are safe. Meanwhile, PS and Bad Boy is knocked in between. PS and squad third in sandwich between Poison squad sandwich between PS squad and City squad, but Top Gun manages to get K9. K9 has been knocked. Top Gun going for finish. Ninja has been knocked. KFR is the last surviving member. Can he clutch? Top Gun versus KFR at the moment. PSN 2 down with member, but all the PSN are there for backup now. PSN squad playing very well at the moment. Grenades are being launched. Ninja still knocked. KFR as the last surviving member. Can he clutch? But we can see TNB squad are coming from behind. They're trying to third party. Shots are being fired. This will help. Ninja has been finished, but Sakula PS squad doesn't get the kill. KFR still holding the position. Shots are being fired, but PS and Bad Boy with Uzi close contact. Uzi spray, but what a need from TN squad manages to get PS and Max Boy. OP netted by Max Boy. Max Boy trying to finish, but Goku knocks Max Boy. Meanwhile, we have Star and 2 casualties from the T Star. The surviving K9 has been finished. Goku will be finished. TNB still down with 2 members, but Top Gun going to revive PS and Bad Boy. K9. TNB starts still 2 going for the revive. TNB squad. All 4 members are now fully. 2 members are healed, revived by TNB squad. Meanwhile, PS and Bad Boy and Popcorn nades are being launched by Star from both angles. Monotov, beautiful Monotov by Star. He was throwing Monotov on each angle, and now nades are being launched. PSN are trapped at the moment. Grenades being launched at both ends, but PSN are safe at the moment. TNB still holding the position, not making an aggressive move towards, but they have the player advantage. PSN down with only 2 members. क्या होगा भाई? Max Boy, क्या Max Boy kill लेके आ सकता है? They are throwing Monotov after Monotov, but PSN are safe. PSN playing it very smartly at the moment, but they're making an aggressive move. But what the spray by M249, and Max Boy has been finished. Sakula is the last surviving member. Sakula has to play it safe. Sakula has to go for a revive. PSN still doesn't know how many members are knocked from TNB, but TNB Sakula now has to revive his teammates and go for round 2. Meanwhile, Bad Boy was the casualty, and Top Gun is there for revive. Max Boy has been revived, but TNB Star has been finished. Meanwhile, we can see PS in Top Gun jump and trying to make a move towards Sakula. Sakula will be knocked. K9 is still knocked. Max Boy is the last surviving member, but Top Gun, what a GG clutch by PS, and Top Gun manages to wipe PS, and Top Gun, what a clutch, manages to wipe TNB. Though TNB had player advantage, but Top Gun and Bad Boy played very well, and they managed to get 7 team kills, 4 kills from TNB itself. Meanwhile, we have 7 teams and 21 still alive. The zone is shrinking. I think we are at the 3rd last zone. IAKS, Arsenic and K2S squad are still outside the zone area. Meanwhile, PSN covers the southern post with no squad member. CT squad Salah has PSN. Bad Boy has spotted Juice. Juice was spotted at the win, but Juice will be finished, and that's a kill added to PSN squad. So PSN up with 8 kills. We can see drop number 8 has been looted. Mafia taking cover throwing scope cover at the road. They shouldn't stay in open road. Shots can be fired from every angle. This is a very competitive gaming, and squad knows how to take advantage of out of position players. Meanwhile, Salai squad are fighting with Demon squad. Kratos has been knocked. Salai Kappa going for Bagel. Bagel has been spotted, but Bagel gets Kappa. Kappa has been finished. Vex is also knocked, actually finished by Bagel. Bagel adds kill after kill. So 17 kills already for Bagel, but Bagel was too late to throw the smoke, and he has been caught in casualty by CT squad. Meanwhile, K2S last surviving member Inertia still holding the ground, playing camper, playing safe at the moment, not camper, sorry. Meanwhile, CT are playing strong. They too have 17 kills. The highest at the moment, I think so, is PSN. Momo Markpen squad are not making a move. They are still down with 0. They're playing passive. Markpen squad from Bhutan. Meanwhile, you can see 2 members of Akatsuki are still moving towards the safe zone, but Markpen has spotted them. Madara and Pain has been spotted, but Akatsuki squad are in the opposite building. So the zone just stops at the building, and Akatsuki are safe. They have a narrow wall for cover. Grenades are being launched. If the grenade is cooked and hit at the right spot, both the Akatsuki member will be finished. But the prediction of Markpen squad is wrong at the moment. They predicted the squad will be inside the house. Meanwhile, Momo is making an aggressive move towards Akatsuki squad. 2 members. It's a 2v1 big, but Markpen is there for cover. Dance is there for cover for Momo. Obito and Zetsu still holding the position. Okay. Molotov are being launched. Markpen still thinks that the squad is behind the house. Coco manages to knock. On the other hand, Pain has been knocked, but now we can see action. Obito has been spotted and knocked. Momo still knocked. Obito finished, but Danzi manages to get Zetsu. Shots are being third-partied by CT's member. Danzi has to heal up, but Madara gets advantage, and Zetsu and Pain are knocked. Madara still the last surviving member, has to play safe. Shots are being fired from every angle. Meanwhile, PS and take advantage, and Sensei, who was making an aggressive move, has been spotted and knocked. Mafia is there. Momo, Pasta and Coco still inside the house, but the zone has shrinked, and now Scott has to make towards the safe zone. The only person that's inside the safe area. You can see PSN is the only member inside the safe zone, and Madara. Meanwhile, Momo, Pasta and Coco are making move from behind. Madara will be spotted, but he's on low health. Coco can get a kill. Madara has been spotted. He's taking his mid kick. Pasta has been knocked. Coco has to make a move. The zone is shrinking slowly. The zone has touched Coco now, so Coco has to make a move anyhow. Meanwhile, Madara is holding ground. Coco makes a move, and Coco will be finished, and Madara wipes Markpen squad. Meanwhile, we can see Inertia is in between CT squad and PSN. PSN still holding position. Inertia right inside score cover, making other squad to fight. AKS are fighting Kamai. Kamai has been knocked. Mona is also knocked. Akatsuki is the last surviving member. Madara fighting some shots. Akatsuki is down with 20% health, but Mona will be revived at the moment. Remember, PSN are down to 2 members, so it is a 2v1v1v1 situation going on at the last zone of Vikendi map. Shots are being fired. Bad Boy manages to get Madara. Madara has been finished, so they are dropped to only 2 squad. So it's a 2v2 battle going on between CT squad and PSN squad. Okay, as we can see from the water view, both Akatsuki and we was been caught by Top Gun works a GG clutch and PSN squad with 12 team kills. What a GG clutch by Top Gun and Bad Boy Poison squad played very well. GG to you guys. So here's the standing. So we'll move forward towards the final game. Good luck, guys.